Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Selling with Corey, where we sit down, do these chit chat videos, follow me on my print on demand journey, give me recommendations as to what I can do to make things better. And today we are going to finally do my weekly update for Merch by Amazon with mine and my husband's Merch by Amazon accounts. So I did do a kind of mini update in the middle of the week, updating you about that design that I thought was going to be a super popular and winning design last week. I gave you an update in the last video on that one. Spoiler alert, didn't do so well. So if you're kind of interested in how that goes, or how that went, I should say, I'll leave a link in the description box down below. Watch it. As per usual, I accept any kind of criticism or recommendations to help make anything in the future better. But aside from that, let's talk about our Merch by Amazons in general. So I have changed all of the pricing per a recommendation on both mine and my husband's Merch by Amazon from $13.99 to $16.99. It was recommended in a very long comment in one of my videos that I should change the pricings to $13.99 because not everybody who's shopping on Amazon wants to buy the cheapest. They consider the cheapest prices with a cheaper design, which completely makes sense. Totally understand that. So I went ahead and I upped it to $16.99 to kind of see how that would go. Now, one of my designs sold last week before I upped the price, where it was still $13.99. And my husband still has not sold anything. I haven't sold anything since it uploaded to $16.99. Other spoiler alert, if you haven't watched that video down below, I haven't sold anything. So needless to say, both of our accounts are still pretty stagnant. Now, I did have something interesting happen when I got onto my Merch by Amazon account. It was like a day or two ago. I got on it. One of my shirts, the only shirt I sold this month was returned. Yikes. I'm assuming that maybe they didn't like the design as much as they thought when they got it, or maybe it got to them wrong, like the print wasn't quite right. Obviously, because it's done through Amazon and they do the fulfillment and they do the return process, they don't exactly tell you what the issue was with the shirt or why the shirt was returned. But the shirt was returned. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. And the nice thing is, obviously, with a return shirt, I don't have to deal with the return. I don't have to talk to the customer. Amazon takes care of all of that. The downfall is that obviously I lose the revenue that I got from that shirt, which was a whopping 70 cents because they bought the shirt when I still had it priced at $13.99. Now, I'm guessing they probably either don't want a replacement or they're not purchasing a replacement because of the fact that I have upped the price since they originally purchased that shirt, because the shirt hasn't sold again. So I'm guessing either they didn't like the design or they decided not to get it anymore, which is completely fine. Obviously, everybody has their own personal opinions, what they like, what they don't like. So yeah, that's interesting. Sorry, it's the first time I've actually had a return on my Merch by Amazon, although I really haven't sold much. So I don't know. I just find it very fascinating, and I kind of wish there was a way to know why the shirt was returned. Obviously, it wouldn't be of any fault of my own. I'm just kind of curious as to if someone thought the design was bad, because if they thought the design was bad, then obviously I would like to swap it out for a better design. That could be their personal opinion too. I don't know. I'm a nosy person. I want to know. So I have also been working on uploading more long sleeve shirts versus standard t-shirts, because obviously now that it's getting colder, I feel like a lot more people might want the longer sleeve shirts versus the standard t-shirts. So every other day I've been making sure all of my shirts, I've been uploading them in long sleeve, and they're also uploaded in t-shirts. Just trying to kind of keep up with the weather, I guess you could say. I do plan on going back through and making certain designs, hoodies as well. As you can see, I'm wearing a lovely hoodie today, because as it gets colder out, everybody is going to want hoodies at that point. So not really too much going on since I kind of separated this video from how my design from last week worked. Pretty simple. I had a return on the only shirt I sold this month. We have sold 0 shirts this month. I've upped all of my prices to that $16.99 like somebody recommended, and we'll kind of see how that works. We'll kind of see how that goes. I'm a little, no, I shouldn't say confused, but I'm a little overwhelmed trying to figure out what's going to work and what's not going to work and what's going to help me sell shirts and what's not. I'm literally experimenting with everything I do with Merch by Amazon at this point to try to figure things out, which obviously everything is an experimentation. Designs are experimentations. Trying to figure out what's trending is an experimentation because I don't want to pay for sites to tell me what's trending versus, trying to figure it out on my own kind of thing. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah. I mean, obviously, any recommendations you have for my Merch by Amazon, I welcome all of them. I literally tweak my account every time somebody gives me a recommendation to try to give it a shot to see if it works. Just like that one design that my husband sold a bunch of last month, I am keeping it. I'm not getting rid of it. It was recommended to me to keep it, even though it's only a Halloween design. It was recommended to keep it because it'll do better next year because it'll be higher up in the rankings since it did sell this past month, not past year, but since it did sell this past month, it was recommended to go ahead and obviously keep it on the account. And I want this to be a long-lasting side hustle / business, like to kind of help bring extra cash into my home to pay for things. I'm trying to make this a part moving up, part everlasting. Like the shirts that do sell, I've decided I'm going to keep. My only fear is that with it being a holiday, it won't sell too well, obviously. So we'll see how things go. I'm trying to follow the trends. I'm trying to watch the trends that are going on. If you have any recommendations of sites that I can use to help with the trends, I obviously am open to any of those recommendations. I'm open to any recommendations to help make my Merch by Amazon better. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what I can do. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can follow me with my print on demand journey. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.